As we begin our tour, we start with Exhibit 1. This exhibit shows the effects of pollution on our waters, as the majestic swan is being reflected through two mediums. On the left, a clean lake showing a clear image of the swan, but in front, we see a concave mirror reflecting the swan poorly, not making a clear image. This represents the pollution in our waters and how garbage and pollution is affecting the environment in negative ways and hurting our wildlife and making them like the swan when it is reflected, not making a clear image. Continuing on to Exhibit 2, we see plastics. These synthetic materials made of chains of polymers can be extremely harmful to the environment. In the ocean, there are large collections of trash, especially plastic. These plastics break down into microplastics and soak up toxins. Fish and other animals eat these, and they travel up the food chain, bringing the toxins with them. We see these plastics in items we may use every day, such as a straw. When the straw is in the water, it has a different appearance than when it is in the air. The straw may look like it's bending and at a different angle than in the air. This is because the light is being refracted or bent when it enters a new medium of the water. We see another example of everyday plastics in the scissors. When white or red light is shined on it, it looks red because it reflects the color red. However, if blue light is shined on it, it looks almost black because it is absorbing the blue light, but there is no red light for it to reflect. When the green light is shined on the scissors, it has a similar effect, as it looks black because there is no light for it to reflect, meaning that there is no color that reaches our eyes. This represents how something may look different or harmless to us, but when put in a new environment, it can act harmfully. As we near Exhibit 3, we see an art piece by Karishma Santbene. This aspiring artist has created this art piece to represent the balance between land and water with this bush. As you can see here, the blue and green lights are able to penetrate through these filters, representing the air and nature that we need to conserve. However, the red light cannot pass through these filters, showing the old ways of life that we need to leave behind. Lives of pollution, hurting creatures and our environment, and wasting water and other natural resources that we need to conserve. Venturing on to Exhibit 4, we see two mountain peaks. A white one, covered in snow, showing an environment that many animals live in happily, and it after temperatures have risen, causing snow to melt and the mountain to become a place where life cannot survive. In the first one, light can move freely through it, and is able to be transmitted through it and the lake below, representing how creatures used to leave and were able to live freely in their habitat. We also see it after, where any of the light is absorbed, showing how creatures cannot survive there and instead die when it reaches the mountain. This is shown with the Black Mountain Peak, which absorbs all colors because it doesn't reflect colors. In other words, the black is made from an absence of color. Going on to Exhibit 5, we see the reflection and absorption of light in the form of color. When white light is shined on it, it looks yellow because it is absorbing all colors except for yellow, which it is reflecting. This represents how we absorb conflict. Continuing on to Exhibit 6, we see the refraction of light by different frequencies. When white light, containing all frequencies of light, is refracted through a prism, the different frequencies or colors are refracted by different amounts. This results in the creation of a rainbow, as the colors aren't together anymore to make white light. The beginning colors of the rainbow, such as red or orange, red or yellow, are refracted the least, and the end colors like violet or indigo are refracted the most. This represents how all people and species, shown by the frequencies/colors, come together to form our Earth. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our tour for the day. Be sure to come back tomorrow to see other exhibits. Thank you.